Hey YouTube, it's your girl Always Nigeria coming at you today with another video. And as always, please like, subscribe, comment, and share. Before I get into this, once again, I don't own the rights to any of this music. I just am listening to YouTube. And of course, I'm listening to my favorite girl, LMA. Okay, this is like literally my favorite song right now. I listen to it on repeat. And before I get any further, I want to apologize to those of you who subscribe to my channel and I haven't been as consistent as you would like me to be. YouTube is extremely time consuming, and I have a life, okay? A very busy one at that. I have 4 children. My oldest son just turned 5 at the beginning of April. My second child won't be 4 until the end of August. My daughter, she just turned 1 in February, and then I have an 8-week-old son. So, yes, I am very, very tired, along with going to school full-time so that I can get into the nursing program. Now, with that being said, this video is going to be about the nursing application process. Okay, so for those of you who are almost done with the prereqs, kudos to you. I would have been done with my prereqs to go to the school I am currently attending. I'm actually done with those prereqs, okay? I was planning on going to a different university. I won't add the name of the university just because I don't want to down them in any way, even though I do have something negative to say, and I will say that in this video. Sorry, let me turn the music down a little bit so I don't seem like I'm shouting. Okay, so I was planning on transferring from the college that I'm at. It's a 2-year college. And I was planning on transferring to a university because they have an accelerated bachelor's program for nursing. I would have been done in 16 months. So I stayed at the school I'm at, and I was finishing up the prereqs that I needed for the other school. Because the school I'm currently in, I'm done with the prereqs for. But it was cheaper for me to stay where I'm at and take the classes versus transfer over and take the prereqs and then the program. Because the prereqs were extremely expensive, and they were like a ton of classes. For my associates, I only needed 5 prereqs for the program, the RN program of the associates or whatever, at the school I'm at. For me to transfer over and get my bachelor's, go straight through the accelerated bachelor's program, I needed 13 prereqs. So, with that being said, I am done with those prereqs, except I was going to need 2 more classes. So, whatever. But I'm no longer going to that school, so I don't have to rush and get those classes done right now. I just want to say the devil has been extremely busy, but God, okay? But my God. The reason that I say that is because I am an pretty much all A student. But for those of you who don't know, I just want to give you a forewarning that when you are planning on attending a college, or if you're just getting out of high school and you're seeing my video, hello. But I just want you to know that take the classes that you're taking seriously. And if you don't complete them, or, you know, if you feel like you're not going to complete them, drop them. I went to college for the first time in 2011. And I ended up getting promoted at my job. I became a manager, and so the hours that I was working did not correlate with the school schedule I had, so I stopped going to school. I didn't know anything about the whole dropping the courses, things like that, to be honest. So I didn't. I went for 2 weeks before I got the promotion. I never went back. Now, here it is, 2019. I'm pretty much an all-A student. I have a 3.8 GPA. And the school that I wanted to go to, it's a high, top-rated university. They asked for transcripts to every school I've attended, every post-secondary school, so, you know, any college I've attended. Here I am thinking, oh, okay, great, you know, I'm pretty much an all-A student. I know I'm going to get in here. wrong. Originally, they were telling me, that I was going to be accepted, this, that, and the third. With the credits that I was having, they were like, oh, you're for sure going to get in. You're going to be starting in August. Okay, cool. Fast forward to time for the application. After me getting all these prereqs done and almost finishing with the other 2 classes that I was going to need, once they asked for all transcripts, I didn't mind that. I got the transcript sent from the school that I'm currently attending. And then I had to get this transcript sent from the school that I attended in 2011. Never in my wildest dreams would I have imagined that the school that I went to for 2 weeks, literally, and did not complete, would have affected my life now. So they ended up, long story short, telling me I was no longer eligible because I pretty much got all F's in 2011 because I didn't drop the courses and I never went after the 2 weeks. So cumulatively, my college GPA went down for them. Okay, so I do want to give you like a forewarning that if you don't take the classes that you need, or if something happens, like life happens and you have to stop going, please drop those courses, because if you don't, in the future, it can definitely impact what you're trying to do with your life. Because I'm no longer eligible to go to that school. You need a 3.0 minimal GPA, and I think I was taking like 6 classes at the time in 2011. So with all F's, with my 3.8 GPA that I have right now, that dropped me down cumulatively in my college to in my overall college, not the college I'm at now, but with the school I was going to attend, to like a 2.6. So I was no longer eligible to go to their school. So they literally dropped my application process. They sent me an email, and that was all she wrote. I was no longer eligible. So I'm staying at the school I'm at now to take classes. Like I said, I'm done with the prereqs. The program starts at the end of August. Whoop whoop. I did find out though that I am eligible for my Associates of Science, and I will be done with that at the end of summer. I'm like 93% done with that degree. Because of all these classes I took for the other school, I ended up eligible for that. So that's kind of nice. I just have to take 6 additional elective credits. So I'm going to take those this summer, because the summer programs or summer semester here is accelerated. At my school, it's like 8 to 10 weeks of classes or something like that. So I'll be done at the beginning of August with those classes. They start May 13th, and some of them start June 17th, and they all end August like 5th or something, somewhere around there. And the nursing program starts at the end of August or the first week of September. The deadline for the application to turn it in is May 15th. So let me get on that. I was really scared. I was really nervous because I hadn't done any of the things that I needed to do to prepare for this program, because I was transferring out. So like, I didn't request any of the transcripts that I needed for this school. I didn't get any of my reference letters. I hadn't written my essay. I hadn't gone and got the official, or got my official copy of my diploma sent to me. Literally hadn't attended the nursing seminar. None of that. I had done none of that, but God. So what happened was I ended up going up to my school because I wanted to meet with the head of the nursing department, or head nursing advisor. I don't remember. But anyway, long story short, it was like spring, about to be the start of spring break. So I wasn't allowed to see her until the 24th of this month. Mind you, the application process is like done May 15th. So it needed to be over and done with. So I saw her on the 24th. And I had literally had most of my stuff for this application done. I don't know how, but when your girl got that email maybe 2.5 weeks ago about being dropped from the school that I wanted to attend, not being able to continue with my application with them, I literally that day, after my little pouting session for an hour, got on it. I requested for my diploma to be sent to me. I requested for my official transcripts from my school to be sent to me, because for some reason I even have to have the official transcripts from the school I'm attending now to send to myself so that they can open it at the school. It has to be turned in with my application, which is kind of weird, but yes. I had to do that. I had to get the official transcripts from the other school that I attended to do some of my prereqs. I had to get that sent to district records for the school I'm attending, so that they could evaluate and decide if they were going to take those credits. That right there was the scariest part for me, because if they did not take those credits, I wouldn't have been able to start this program or even apply for the program, the nursing program, by the deadline. I would have had to wait until the September 15th application deadline, and then not start until like January of 2020. And I would have been freaking devastated, honestly. I would have been devastated because I put so much time and effort and energy into preparing myself to start a nursing program. Like, I am dead set trying to get in there. You know, I have all these kids. I'll be 28 in June. I literally don't have time to waste. So I would have been devastated. But God, when I went in there to see the head director or whatever lady, I couldn't get in to see her. Once again, the devil. They were like, oh, well, she's out at lunch and she's booked until after spring break. You can't see her until the 24th. But before you see her, there's one last nursing seminar. It's on Monday. You have to attend or you're not eligible to even apply for the nursing program. I was able to attend that meeting, and so there's my but God. I was able to attend that meeting. Luckily, I went into the school that day because I didn't even have plans on any of that. I literally was just trying to see what I needed to do because I knew that the application deadline was coming up. So anyway, I attended that meeting. I met with the lady, and by this point, I had like transcripts sent to me. My diploma was here. I had written my essay. I had gotten one of my letters of recommendation. I printed off my CPR cards. I had done a lot. So like my application is literally complete. When I met with her on the 24th, the only thing that I was waiting on was district to determine if they were going to accept my transfer microbiology credit. So when I turned it in, she was like, oh, you got to take the application back because it's not complete. And I was just like, yo, please take this application and keep it here. I don't want my kids spilling anything on it. Like, it was already hard for me, you know, for these last few days to keep this thing clean and crispy and pristine, you know? Like, please keep this here. You can stick a sticky note on it, and I'll be back to finish this app. I will have it done before the deadline. Long story short, she called while I was there. She called district. They hadn't even evaluated the transcript, so of course I was devastated. But I checked the other day, and it shows that my transcript was evaluated, and they did accept the credits. So thank God. That means that I will have everything. I don't have to take any more classes, but I am, because I want to finish my Associates of Science degree. Just because, I mean, I'm almost there. Seven electives. Might as well do it this summer. Otherwise, I could have taken a break and not gone back to school until the nursing program started in August, at the end of August. But no, your girl wants to do what I gotta do. So anyway, I am also waiting on a letter of recommendation from my prior employer. My nurse case supervisor. I was a medical assistant. She hired me when I worked at one of the largest hospitals in Michigan. It was Henry Ford, as a medical assistant. And so my school goes off of a point system to get into the nursing program. So like, there's no waiting list, but they only admit 60 students twice a year. So 120 students total a year. It is a competitive program. So not only do they count your GPA, and little do you guys know, well, some of you may know, but a lot of you may not. It's not your overall GPA that a program is looking at. So like, I have a 3.8 GPA, but the program is only looking at the classes that are needed to get in the program, my prereqs. So I do have 1C in my prereqs, and so that brought my GPA down for the program to a 3 point, I think they said 6 or 4 or 6 or something like that. So yeah, they're only counting the classes that are required to get into that program. They're not looking at your overall GPA. So those of you who are always like, oh, C's get degrees, blah, 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 blah. No, boo. Don't stick to that minimum. Do your best, because honestly, there's so much that can get in the way if you are not doing your best. You have to make yourself a competitive opponent. Otherwise, someone else will come along and crush you, like me. Like, literally, I'd be crushing it and killing it out here. But I didn't know that either, so I just want to give you guys a tip. So yeah, with that being said, I'm just waiting on that letter of recommendation, and then my entire application will be done. Thank God, thank God, thank God, thank God. Like I said, the devil was busy, but my God, okay? He knows how bad I want this, how bad I need this, how hard I've worked for this. And he was not about to have me delayed any longer, okay? My God. Oh, yes, my God. I'm sorry, I had to take a quick pause because my daughter, she's up. All my sons are asleep and my daughter, for some reason, is up. But I did want to give you guys a little something. So your girl got inducted into the Honor Society, which, once again, my God, because now I'm eligible to transfer from my 2-year college to a 4-year college. And the scholarships that people who are at 4-year colleges are eligible for, but aren't eligible for until their 3rd year of school, I would be able to come right in and be eligible for, because I am now inducted into the Honor Society. That happened for me on Friday the 26th. I got inducted in. It was a very nice ceremony. And so I am still waiting on my pen and things of that nature from them, but I did get my Stoli, and they even gave us these. I'm not going to show you what school I go to, but I will show. They gave me like this little portfolio. It's nice. It's blue. It has like a pockets. Here is my here is the program. Boop, 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 boop. Your girl is in the Honor Society. So my name is right here. Can you guys see that? Yep, there goes your girl right there. There I am. Boop, boop, boop. Yes, so I was really excited about that because this is a lifelong Honor Society. Even when I'm out of school, I will still be like important, I guess you would say. So yeah, I have my Stoli, and then they gave us the opportunity to go online and print off our certificates, because we have to wait on them in the mail. But I'm going to add this certificate to my application, because back to that application process, they go off a point system. So anything that you have that can make you look like a better candidate, such as your GPA, your HESI scores. Well, HESI scores are mandatory. I got a 90%, you guys, cumulative on HESI. Like any experience that you have, any certifications that you have, like any experience as far as work history in the medical field, anything like that is a plus for them. So I'm going to add the Honor Society because that's a plus. I've already added, like my former employee, which was Henry Ford Hospital, showing that I was a medical assistant. I had to get like an official letter from them stating what my job title was and things of that nature. So I've already added that with my application. It is required for you to take a CPR course when you do get accepted into the program. I've already taken those courses. One of my CPR certifications will be up in August, but I've already redone it, and it's not up until 2021 because they're 2-year certifications. So I added that, you know, boop, boop, boop. Your girl wanted to make sure they knew. I already certified, boo. Yeah, and so that was really, you know, like, that's a good thing. Because now I have like the option of transferring to a 4-year college and being eligible for scholarships. I can literally go on the Phi Theta Kappa website and apply for any scholarship that I want. And now, instead of going to the college that was highly ranked, I'm going to go to the #1 top ranked 4-year college to get my bachelor's. So boom, you know, winning, winning, winning. And also, in preparation of starting the nursing program, even though your girl ain't even got accepted yet, okay, y'all? I won't know if I got accepted until July, and once I get a letter in the mail from them around that time, I'm going to open it on camera with you guys. So I won't know if I was accepted or denied. I'm going to open that right on camera because I want to be as transparent with you guys as possible. So if I got in, you guys can enjoy, and you can join my excitement. If I did not get in, you know, you'll see my disappointment, but you won't see me stop. I'll keep going. I'll work harder. I'll apply again. Do whatever I have to do to get accepted into a program. But God, okay? I already have the faith that I'm already accepted. So there we go. So in honor of me getting into the honor society, because, you know, with 4 kids, I had to work my butt off to get these grades. It was no joke. I mean, sleepless nights, tired nights, just stressed, crying, headaches, just overly exhausted. It's just been hard, but I'm getting there. I'm almost there. I can taste it. I'm almost there. So I did get myself a gift. Your girl got her favorite color, which is rose gold. Like, literally, so much that I own is rose gold. I got me a MacBook Air, and I will show you my screensaver. How cute is this? So those are my kiddos. All my 3 sons and my daughter, and then there's me and my boyfriend at my induction. So yes, yes. Had to have my family on my home screen. But anyway, yeah, so that's just like a plus. Like, honestly, I'm about to start my home office because I know that I'm gonna need a space, because I've been going to school for over a year now, getting these prereqs done, and I've been doing it like at the living room, in the living room or in the dining room, and the kids are a distraction. They can get to me. They're noisy. I'm in the middle of taking tests. They're coming, bothering me. Yeah, so I know that I'm gonna need a secluded area because I know that it's gonna be overwhelming. And so I'm gonna start getting that prepared this summer. Like I said, I haven't even gotten accepted yet, but God, I know I'm gonna get accepted. So I'm doing things in preparation of getting accepted, okay? Yeah, like I said, once again, I apologize for not having content up constantly, but yeah, your girl have a life. Not to say those, once again, who do YouTube full-time don't have a life, but YouTube is their life. YouTube is not my life. I want to incorporate it because I want to inform others as I go on my journey. I want to inform you guys of any roadblocks that I'm getting so that maybe you don't have to hit those roadblocks. I can inform you. And sorry if my face looks a little greasy. I just washed my face and moisturized. It's nighttime, so I'm kind of tired. So yeah, I'm like barefaced. Besides, I had to put like on a little lipstick because yeah, that's just me. I'm extra. And yes, your girl went blonde. Hey, blondes have more fun. And yeah, so I did get the tribal braids. How you guys feeling them? Let me know. Let me know. Do you guys like them on me? Yeah, so, and the curly ends, of course. Yep, got tribal braids. I did dye my hair blonde. Yeah. And yeah, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and kind of end this video. I just wanted to update you guys and let you know where I was with my own journey. And side note, I was getting a few messages in my email about people not being able to access my files any longer. And I believe that people are reporting them. So if you contact me, I'll still, let you see my files. I have another way to work around that because people are haters. I don't understand why you would contact me for help and then report the help that I'm giving. Makes no sense. But I do have a few people who have passed the HESI and they've come back and emailed me and thanked me. So I will ask them for permission to share their name, and I'll share their names in the next video if they allow me to. If not, I'll still post like screenshots of the email. I'll just black out their email addresses and their last names, so that way you guys can still see the actual proof of me helping people. Yeah, so thank you for coming on this journey with me. It's very hard for me to get content up because I have to wait for the perfect time to even film, because if all my kids was up right now, then it would be horrible. Yes. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. I'm about to start trying to figure out this MacBook. I've never had one before. I've been playing with it a little bit, so I'm gonna see how my editing skills are on it. My daughter's getting a little fussy, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Once again, peace, love, and blessings. If the devil is coming for you, don't worry. God is much mightier. He's stronger. He has your back. The path that I was taking obviously was not meant for me, and so therefore he placed a roadblock. But my God came right around there and set me on a greater path, a better path. Yeah, so if something stops you, don't stop. Keep going. Persevere. If this is your goal, if this is your dream, you're gonna find a way. If you give up, you didn't want it bad enough. Because if I can do it with 4 children, and those of you who've been following, my oldest son has been diagnosed with autism, so literally I have appointment after appointment after appointment after appointment with him. I'm like literally up to here with appointments for him, okay? Literally appointments 3, 4, 5 times a week. Sometimes 2, 3 appointments in the same day. It's like very intense, very extreme. So that's another thing. I just don't have time to film like that, but I am going to constantly, I can't say consistently, but I am going to say, if you love me, then just keep watching, because I will add content, and every time I add content, it will be something important. It'll be an update. It's my journey. It'll be any roadblocks that I'm having to overcome, any success stories that I have for you guys, any failures, hell. Sometimes it'll be goofy content. Sometimes it'll be content that has nothing to do with this. I may do a makeup tutorial or anything, but I'm really trying to get content up about this nursing stuff, because I see there's a lot of videos of nursing, but it's when people are further in their journeys. I want you guys to see me from the nitty gritty, the beginning, because I'm going from my nurse practitioner or my physician assistant. So I want you guys to follow this journey. Follow me. Let me help you. If this is something that you want to do and you don't have the courage to do it, if you don't have the strength to do it, if you aren't sure if you have the time to do it, let me be your muse, okay? If I can do it with 4 children under the age of 5 or 5 and below, I went through 2 pregnancies. Well, one of my pregnancies was ending when I started, but I still had to be pregnant for a few months into that, then deliver, and then go to class 4 days after. My second time being pregnant while I was at school, which is my 8-month-old or 8-week-old son, he's 10 weeks. But anyway, I had him less than a year after having my daughter. So they're Irish twins, because they're like 4 days, it's like 4 days before they hit a year apart. So they're Irish twins. But anyway, after having him, I took and sat for my hussy 6 days later. I've been busting my butt and getting these grades. I've gotten inducted into the Honor Society. Like, you can do this. It's much easier, I would say, for those who don't have children. But for those of you who do have children, don't think you can't do it. You can do it. I'm doing it with 4. Yes, I do have help. My boyfriend is a help. His mom helps a lot with babysitting. when I have to take my kids to like appointments and things of that nature. Yeah, so I will say you need to have a support system, but if you don't, you can still do this. We can be each other's support system. Honestly, you got this. You got this. You got this. So stay tuned, follow my journey. I appreciate you. I thank you. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. I will be doing an uploaded video, like I said, as soon as I get my acceptance or my what do they call it? You're not accepted. A rejection letter. Yeah, even though I don't believe that I'll get rejected, but even if I do, I'm gonna keep going. But like I said, once I get that letter in the mail that says my school's name on it, I'll know either it's an acceptance or a rejection, and I will open that on camera with you guys. Yeah, I've even been reading this book that's supposed to prepare you for how to take nursing exams. It's called Nurse Taking Techniques for Beginners. So I've been reading that in preparation for the program. And I'm also starting to learn how to do the medical math, because obviously my program doesn't teach that, but you have to take the math test and you have to get an 85 on the first test, and then the second one you have to get a 90% in medical math, but they don't even teach you how to do it. So I'm trying to get myself familiar with it so that I can prepare. Yeah. And once again, I'm about to end this video. So thank you guys. I love you, love you, love you. Please come back. Like. Mwah. See ya. Exiting Nigeria's world.